Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of DeLady in Wonderland. And we're gonna create a bobsled. I was so excited to start building and working with this one, even though it's kind of as hard as a coaster for me in the end, but I think I did try it for like 2 or 3 times, so I deleted it every time, but I think this kind of works. I didn't really look at that many videos. I have seen the video of the bobsled in the Efteling, which was kind of the inspiration for this bobsled in Planet Coaster, and I was looking at it like there were just some hills and stuff. And I was like, I don't really think I can even recreate that in Planet Coaster, at least not with the stuff I found, because that like straight piece of tube and track is it doesn't really look the same. You can't put it like up and let it go down again. So I was like, oh well, never mind, let's just go up a little bit with the tube and then go down again to slow the cars down a little bit. But in the end, I don't know if this is realistic or not, but I'm happy with the end result, even though it was a little bit of a struggle in the beginning. But yeah, I think we can be quite happy with it. In the end, I just really love doing the decoration and stuff. So I really hope you guys like and enjoy that too. And in the end of the video, of course, you will see a POV of the bobsled for this time, just because it's a new ride and we might not have seen that many on YouTube yet. So I thought let's just put in a POV in the end. And just let me know in the comment section if you like it, of course. And this is also the end of the track, not the end of the track, the end of the area in DeLady in Wonderland with the little dreads, if you can remember, with all those touchy roofs and stuff. So I really wanted to stay in that kind of theme for this area because, yeah, well, it just fits. And this was like just one empty spot we needed to fill in. And at first I really thought that I wanted to put in a coaster or anything like that, but I tried so many different coasters. I tried the what is that called again? Not the water rapids, but the lock flume. And everything felt just like the space was too small to add in a coaster or a water rapid or the lock flume itself. So I just decided to not do anything before I really knew what to do. And now finally we got a ride that totally fits in this area. At least in my opinion, I just really like how it looks. And in the end, you can always decide to have the same kind of rides in a different shape, or like your flat rides, you can just recolor them and create a different skin and use it in a different theme. So it's not like, okay, we have a bobsled right here, so we're not gonna create any other bobsled in the future. I'm not gonna stick like, oh, I really want one ride in my park of every different ride. So it doesn't really matter in the end, but I just really like it to have it here at this little Fairytale dreads area. And yeah, I hope you guys really like it too. And let me just get back to some comments, because the last episode we did a episode with the bee ride in Toysland. It was the bee wheel and you guys really seem to like the bees, even though I only had like 4 legs at every bee. But that was just because it wasn't possible for me to add another leg in the back, because else that little piece I used for that would stick out of their butts. So that's why I didn't create 6 legs, because I did know obviously that we could create more legs, but it was just not possible. But it was really funny to read all your comments about that. But let me jump in a few comments I've written down. I got one from Chris Edwards saying, love the build, although I think the bee wings should be white instead of black. Well, that was also like a thing. I was really wondering like, what kind of color shall I create the wings? And I just felt like white was too bright, even though I could still try that. But in the end, I just really want them to be transparent, but we don't have transparent items, only the glass items, but those are like really shaped. Like you can't really create a wing out of those glass pieces. So yeah, it's in the end, it's all fairy tale and imaginary, so it doesn't really matter. Same goes for the size. I saw a few comments about the size of the bees, and I was like, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. Like in Disneyland Paris, they always try to create different it's like an optical illusion, I think you call it. So like when you walk on Main Street, you see very normal structures at your eyesight, but then when it goes higher, then it turns out to be just smaller to make it look like it's a very tall building, but it isn't. So yeah, in the end, it doesn't really matter. It's a theme park, and I think any size could work no matter what. Like, we have funny helicopters, we have airplanes that are like maybe just maybe a little bit bigger than the helicopters in the end, but like it's not realistic. This is not like a realistic park. It's just meant to be lots of fun and just a lot of goofy themes and areas in the park. So, but I do get it, of course. Like, obviously those houses of the bees were not the same size for the bees, but it didn't really matter. Like, I really just wanted to have something small, and in the end we also had the VF Axis with the bees. They could definitely live in those houses, even though that house should be way smaller then. So yeah, I don't know. I just really like the way it looks, and thank you guys so much for all your amazing comments about it. I got a comment from Vegas Kiva. Funny, I use a Ferris wheel type of ride as a filler. You make it a wonderful showpiece. Great job. Well, thank you for that. And I just really wanted that Ferris wheel to be like the weenie of the toys area. So that's why I placed that right down for like, I think, right from the start or somewhere around that, and I just never knew how to decorate it. And thanks to the vintage pack, I finally found a theme for that specific ride. We might continue that theme a little bit more at the shops that are at the side of that toys area, and maybe even the station, because I really feel like it would be a lot of fun to use some more flowers area right in Toysland, because I just really love those color schemes and stuff. But I don't know, might change it totally to a different theme. I have no idea yet, but those are just things that pop up in my head right now. Jacob Powell says, now you will see that in a few months they will upload an animal pack and you have to replace all the bees. And when does Vista View come back? Well, I don't really think we will get an animal pack with bees, because we just got VF Axis with bees, so I don't really think that they will add bees. If they will get an animal pack, I don't think they will be adding bees in it, but it would be really awesome to have an animal pack though. Obviously, I just really love to see more animals in Planet Coaster. Like, we have the hippos and the alligators and spiders and anything like that. It's just really amazing, and I would love to use them way more often than I do right now in Wonderland, but we will get there at some point. I'm pretty sure of that. And about Vista View, I remember I've opened that park a week or two ago, and it was so laggy. Like, I don't know what happened, but for some reason it really feels super laggy. So I'm not really sure if I will get back. I still have the plans. Like, it's not that I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna continue Vista View, but for now I just really felt annoyed by all the lag. And since it's a let's play, you guys will definitely notice. Like, you don't notice the Lady Wonderland lagging like crazy, but yeah, when you do a let's play, it's just really annoying when your park is lagging a lot. So yeah, I'm not really sure, Jacob. I'm so sorry if I disappoint you. I'm not really sure if I will get back to it. I still have the plans, but we just have to wait and see. Hopefully they will do an update when the FPS will be a little bit better again in that park. That will be amazing, because we only need to build like 3 more coasters if I'm right, so we are getting close to the end. So we might just need to get back to it and finish it, because I just really like to finish my projects, especially in Planet Coaster. I'm not really the type of person not finishing my park. Oh, well, even though Dreamland is not really finished, Land of Merryweather isn't either, but the rest is, or I'm still working on them, so I'm trying to finish all my parks, I guess. I got a comment from Beacle007 or 007 probably. Hey lady, would it be possible to make some sort of movie on how to decorate flat rides like you did with the Main Street Building series? You're great and you keep me motivated to play this awesome game. Well, thank you. I'm really happy that I can keep you motivated. So thank you so much for that compliment because it really means a lot. And I'm not really sure, like I did a tutorial of those Main Street buildings in the beginning, and when I look back to that, it's like so terrible. It was like 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago. Definitely not proud of those buildings and my sound, and everything's just terrible. For me, it feels at least that way. But I'm not really sure, like when I tried to theme those flat rides, I never really have a plan, like especially with that ride you've just seen with the bee wheel. I just started like, okay, let me just start building some walls and let's see where I end up with. And during my build, I found out, okay, well, maybe, okay, we have flowers, so then, well, maybe we can create some bees, because I always wanted to do something with bees, but it's never that I have a plan. So I think it's really hard to create a tutorial for me, at least, how to decorate your flat rides. I think it's a really tough one, but like my suggestion would be just go to the workshop, because there are so many amazing creators out there that don't have a YouTube channel, but they do create the most amazing ride skins. So yeah, if you really need inspiration, I would definitely advise you to go to the workshop and search for those ride skins, because there are really a lot of people creating amazing stuff. So hopefully that will help you at least. I know Whitesider is one of the people, or is Zachman probably too. Those guys create the most amazing things at flat rides. I'm not really sure about Zachman. Yeah, well, he does too, because he creates amazing parks with collaborations. So yeah, Whitesider and Zachman are definitely two persons I know for a fact that they create really awesome rides and really awesome parks. So definitely check that out to get some inspiration. I got a comment from Cesar Borja. Hopefully I say that right. Is the music playing here from the game? Yes, it is. I saw a few comments of that, and that might be you might be from the Jurassic World Evolution subscriber bunch. So could be that you never have played Planet Coaster and then you don't recognize it. But yeah, this is all Planet Coaster music. There was, like, when we had the launch of Planet Coaster, we had a full CD of like really awesome music of Planet Coaster, but in the game you also have like park speakers or ride music and that kind of stuff, and there are so many different themes of amazing Planet Coaster music, and mostly they try to use the official Planet Coaster tune and then transform it in the different themes. So now with the vintage pack, we got like really awesome music with the same Planet Coaster tune, but then in vintage, in a vintage sound, and the same they did for the spooky pack or the adventure pack, and it's just really amazing and really good music. I can't say anything else. Like, the music is just beautiful to listen to. I really love the music. So yeah, every music you hear in my Planet Coaster videos are definitely from the game itself. So now you know. And last comment I've written down is from Nemo Hobbs, and he says, "Why are you so awesome? If you ever come to America, where would you want to live?" Oh, that's such a good question for me to ask me right now. Well, I've never been to America, so I have no idea to say like, oh yeah, I've been there or there and I really want to live there. But next year we're going to America. We're gonna have a holiday in Florida and we will be visiting Memphis. So I don't know, maybe when I've been there, I'm like, oh my god, I want to live here, but I can't tell you right now because I have never been there before. But I'm really, really looking forward. We're definitely gonna visit a lot of theme parks. We're gonna visit Graceland, of course, and we're just super excited for that. So probably we're going there in April, but we haven't booked yet, so things might change. But we are really, really looking forward. So when I've been there, Nemo Hobbs. I will tell you. And where are you from, by the way? You're probably from America too, Nemo. So what state are you from in America? I'm really curious. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will stop rambling for now. Thank you guys so much for your amazing comments. Please keep doing them, of course, in the comment section, and I will read them the next time again. And please make sure to subscribe, of course, if you already haven't, and leave a like at the video if you do. My name is DeLady Designer, for those that don't know, and I just really hope to see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys. bye.